Imagine a world where every financial decision you make is dictated by three little digits: your credit score. This is not a dystopian fantasy, but a reality for many of us today. A credit score is like a financial report card, a numerical representation of your credit worthiness. Banks, landlords, even potential employers, they all glance at this score to determine whether you're a risk or a reward. A high score opens doors to better interest rates, cushy loans, and that dream home you've always wanted. But a low score? That's a different story altogether. Imagine being shackled by this low score, each financial decision a struggle, every loan application a hurdle. This is the reality for those with a poor credit score, and for a group of people known as credit defaulters. Credit defaulters are those who have defaulted on their debt payments, causing their credit score to plummet. This can happen due to many reasons, from job loss to medical emergencies, or even just sheer financial mismanagement. So what happens when you're a credit defaulter? Well, that low credit score can feel like a ball and chain. It could mean higher interest rates on loans, difficulty renting an apartment, and even challenges landing certain jobs. In essence, a bad credit score can limit your financial freedom, making life's big decisions tougher than they need to be. But it's not all doom and gloom. Yes, a bad credit score can be a heavy burden, but it's not an unchangeable fate. It's not a life sentence. You're not doomed to forever be a credit defaulter. Remember, your credit score is a reflection of your past behavior, not a prediction of your future actions. It's a number that represents where you've been, not where you're going. So, let's ask ourselves a question. But what if you could change those three digits? What if you could repair your credit today? Because you can, and in the upcoming scenes, we'll show you how. The first step towards credit repair is understanding your credit report. Imagine it as a financial report card, reflecting your creditworthiness. It's not just about numbers, but the story they tell about your financial habits. So how do we read this report card? It's divided into four main sections: personal information, credit history, public records, and inquiries. Personal information is just that: your name, address, and social security number. Credit history includes details of your credit accounts and how you've managed them. Public records contain information on bankruptcies, tax liens, or court judgments. Inquiries list everyone who accessed your credit report in the past 2 years. Understanding this report can help you spot any errors or discrepancies that might be affecting your credit score. It can also give you insight into what lenders see when they evaluate your creditworthiness. Knowledge is power, and understanding your credit report is the first step towards repairing your credit. Did you know that your credit report isn't always accurate? Yes, you heard that right. Just like a sneaky typo in a novel, erroneous entries can sneak into your credit report too. These inaccuracies can have significant impacts on your financial health, leading to higher interest rates or even loan denials. How can you tackle this? It's simple. Regularly review your credit reports from all three major credit bureaus. If you spot an error, don't hesitate to dispute it. Write a letter to the credit bureau detailing the error and request a correction. Remember to include copies of documents that support your dispute. Getting these errors corrected can boost your credit score. It's like cleaning up the clutter in your house. It's hard work, but the end result is worth it. Every dispute you win means a cleaner credit report and a healthier financial future. Never underestimate the power of accuracy. Disputing errors is a crucial step in repairing your credit. Debt is like a mountain. It may seem insurmountable, but with the right strategy, you can conquer it. Picture this: you're at the base of a mountain, looking up at the steep slopes of debt. It's daunting, but remember, every mountain climb begins with a single step. In the case of debt, that first step is devising a plan. To begin, list out all your debts, from the highest interest rate to the lowest. This method, known as the avalanche method, focuses on paying off the most expensive debts first, which can save you a significant amount in the long run. Alternatively, you could use the snowball method, where you start with the smallest debt and work your way up. This approach can provide a psychological boost as you knock out smaller debts faster. Next, consider consolidating your debts. This means combining all your debts into a single loan with a lower interest rate. This can simplify your payments and save you money over time. Of course, none of these strategies will work if you're only making minimum payments. Make it a point to pay more than the minimum whenever possible. Even a little extra can make a significant difference in reducing your overall debt load. Remember, every time you pay off a debt, you're not just reducing the amount you owe. You're also improving your credit utilization ratio, which is a key factor in your credit score. Lower debt means a lower credit utilization ratio, which means a higher credit score. And let's not forget about the sense of relief and accomplishment that comes with chipping away at your debt. It's not just about improving your credit score, it's about improving your overall financial health and well-being. In the end, the key to climbing that mountain of debt is persistence. It's about taking that first step and then the next and the next. It's about not giving up, even when the climb seems steep. Paying down debt isn't easy, but it's necessary. Every dollar paid off is a step towards better credit. Time waits for no one, and neither do your creditors. Remember, every time you pay a bill, it's like you're casting a vote for your creditworthiness. Each on-time payment tells a story of reliability, and let's face it, everyone loves a good story. But how can you ensure this story always has a happy ending? First, automate your payments. Most financial institutions offer this feature. It's like having a personal assistant who never forgets a deadline. Second, set reminders. There are plenty of apps that can help you with this. And third, make a budget. Knowing where your money goes can help you plan better and avoid late payments. Remember, it's not just about paying your bills, it's about paying them on time. Every on-time payment is a step towards repairing your credit, a step towards financial freedom. Your credit score loves punctuality. Making on-time payments is an effective way to repair your credit. Credit repair isn't just about fixing the past, it's about building a better future. Picture this. You've worked hard, disputed errors, paid down debts, and made on-time payments. Your credit score is climbing, and it feels like you're standing on top of a mountain, looking out at a landscape of opportunities that were once out of reach. Now, the true journey begins. This journey isn't about climbing, it's about maintaining your altitude. It's about holding on to those good habits that got you here in the first place. It's about making sure that every financial decision you make is a step forward, not a step back. The benefits of maintaining good credit are plentiful. It can lead to lower interest rates on loans and credit cards, which means you can save thousands, maybe even tens of thousands, over the course of your life. It can make it easier to rent an apartment, buy a car, or even get a job. It can give you the financial freedom to make big life decisions on your terms. But remember, good credit isn't something you achieve, it's something you maintain. It's like a garden, it needs to be tended to regularly. That means continuing to pay your bills on time, keeping your credit card balances low, and not taking on more debt than you can handle. And if you ever find yourself slipping, remember how far you've come. Remember the feeling of standing on top of that mountain. Use that as motivation to get back on track. To quote a wise man, success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. So, continue to nurture your credit score, continue to make smart financial decisions, and continue to build the future you deserve. Repairing your credit isn't just a one-time fix, it's a lifelong commitment to financial health. So commit to your financial health today, and watch as the doors to a better future swing wide open.